When my appendix bursts, my parents, my brother, and even my fiancé are all too busy celebrating my sister's birthday. I am outside the operating room, frantically calling everyone to sign the consent form. Every call is ignored. My fiancé, Joel, texts, Sophie, stop being dramatic. It is Yvette's 18th birthday. Whatever it is can wait. I signed the form myself. It is the 99th time they've chosen Yvette over me. This time, I choose not to care. I stayed in the hospital for 3 days. My phone stayed silent. When I pushed the front door open, the laughter inside abruptly stopped. Joel was sitting beside Yvette, his arm around her shoulders. He pulled back. Awkward. Soph, you are back. Where have you been? My brother, Joshua, snorted. She just didn't want to show up to Yvette's party. She always has to ruin things. I headed straight for my room, saying nothing. Joshua seemed surprised I didn't argue. Me mom rushed over with a glass of juice. Sophia, we were so busy with Vivi's birthday, don't be mad. She placed a glass of mango juice in my hand. I was allergic to mangoes. Yvette loved them. No one ever remembered. I handed the glass back. I am not mad. Dad slammed his hand on the table. What is with that attitude? Your mother apologized. We've spoiled you too much. Tears blurred my vision, but I took the glass and drank it all. I wiped my tears. Yvette's the one who likes mangoes. I am allergic, but it doesn't matter. Can I go to my room now? Dad looked embarrassed but harsh. You could have just explained. You are nothing like Vivi. She knows how to communicate. I am sorry, I said. It won't happen again. Everyone stared at me in shock. On the stairs, Joel whispered, are you really not angry? I shook my head, throat tight. He looked relieved. There is something I wanted to talk about. We should postpone the wedding next week. I promised Yvette I'd take her to see the Northern Lights. Let's make it a family trip. The wedding can wait. Sure, I replied. You agree? I agree to cancel the wedding. Cancel? No one's canceling. I said postpone. He corrected, frowning. A familiar itch started to spread across my skin. The mango juice was taking effect. I turned to go get my medication. Are you upset because I am going with Joel? Yvette's voice dripped with false innocence. I kept walking. Joshua snapped. That is enough. Soph, is this how you treat your family? As I reached the landing, a sharp pain shot through my scalp. Joshua had yanked my hair. Yanked so hard I stumbled down the stairs. Vivi's an adult now. You can't ignore her feelings. Joel frowned. Soph, if you are upset, take it out on me. Don't make her feel bad. Don't be mad at Sophia, Yvette said, wiping her eyes. It is all my fault. Joshua stared at me. You love sulking. Fine, stay here and sulk. He shoved me into the storage room and locked the door. Stay put. You can come out when you've thought about your actions. No, please. I am allergic. I need my medication. I screamed, but his voice was fading. I made a reservation at that seafood restaurant. We should leave. But Sophia, she'll be fine. A few hours will teach her a lesson. Terror surged. I pounded on the door. I am not mad. I'll apologize. Just let me out. I'll die without my medication. No one answered. The itching spread. My throat began to close. They remembered Yvette's favorite restaurant but forgot. I drunk mango juice 5 minutes ago. My phone was in the corner. With trembling hands, I called my parents. My brother, Joel. No one answered. A message from Joshua popped up. Don't come to Aurora Bay with us. You'll make Yvette sad if you do. Tears spilled from my swollen eyes. I dialed 911. Each second dragged. My airway tightened. Darkness crept at the edges of my vision as I gasped out my address to the dispatcher. When the storage room door finally burst open from the outside, the last thing I saw, blurred and double, was the message still glowing on my phone screen. The paramedic's voice sounded distant. We've got you. Hang on. But all I could hear was the echo of my brother's text and the terrifying silence that had followed all my calls for help.